The Presidential Guard is like an army within an army. It has one job above all else: to protect Egypt's leader. They've even built a wall around the presidential palace. How is it possible that a man elected just 5 months ago is now barricaded behind giant concrete blocks? Hazem Farouk is an MP from the President's Freedom and Justice Party, the political wing of the Muslim Brotherhood, banned for decades under the old regime. They may be in power now, but still fear a conspiracy organized by the old guard.
We want to get rid of these black spots of Mubarak regimes, black spots of that corrupted men, black spots of that things, the old bad things from that bad regime that hinder our dreams, that hinder our development, that hinder our going to a new Egypt.
He ought to be here in Egypt's parliament, but it's been declared unconstitutional by the country's top court. So much for Egypt's revolution.
Behind these doors is Egypt's parliament, the People's Assembly, and they've been locked like this for months. Instead of the sound of democratic debate, what you have is the silence of political deadlock. Egypt's revolution remains very much a work in progress.
With Parliament dormant, Tahrir Square is once again the crucible of opposition. But the activists are accused of reverting to tactics that deposed a dictator, but are no longer valid against an elected president.
We are not aiming at toppling the president. We are not aiming at challenging the sovereignty of the state. We are not aiming at doing anything that would lead to the disintegration of the state. No. Why should we make the people swallow a constitution that could have been much better and should have been much better?
But those arguments seem remote from the everyday grind of making a living. Business is bad at these car workshops, and part of the problem is a lack of political direction.
We have lost a lot in the real economy since the revolution. Almost all of the sectors, with no exception, have lost jobs, and this is a direct result of the economy and of the business environment to the political unrest.
Little surprised that you now hear people say they'd settle for a little less political freedom if it meant a little more money in their pockets.